Morning, Saturday, May 9th. And yesterday I had a couple of nice things happen to me. I went to pay my taxes, and I knew that the building would be closed. But I had an envelope to drop in a slot with my check, so I figured everything was going to be okay. So I got there, and there was a park ranger there, told me the building was closed. And I said, look, I have this check here and I have this information. And he said, that's the wrong form. He said, I'll get your form. Went inside, he got me a form. I put it in the envelope, put it in the slot, paid my taxes. It was a nice experience. There was a helpful man out front, well organized. There were a lot of people that were coming by to pay their taxes. This gentleman was there. He wasn't wearing a mask. He was upset that everybody wasn't working because he felt we all should be working, but he was there, he was helpful, and he wasn't wearing a mask. And that was one good thing. And then 10 minutes later, I had another good experience. I'm driving home, and I get a call from the bank. I've written a check, and I don't have enough funds to cover it. So they called me up to verify that I wrote the check and everything. And I said, yes, I did. And I said, if you give me the account number, I'll run right inside the house. I'm parked outside the house right now. I'll run right inside the house and I'll deposit the money. And they said, that would be great, he said, because, we don't want to charge you insufficient funds, et cetera, et cetera. I thought that was terrific. So there I was. I got rid of my taxes. I was able to go in the house, get online, move some money around, and cover the check. So that's like a home run. I had 2 good days. So at that point, I decided maybe I'll try for something else. Maybe I'll try to get something else good done. So this is what I did. And then, we've been going to these Zoom conferences, and I've been looking around every day, and I'm watching people, and they're coming there, and nobody has a haircut. So I decided I was going to call the dog grooming service and see if they would come and give me a haircut. And they called me up, and they asked what kind of dog I had. And I said, I'm really not calling about a dog. They said, what kind of animal do you have? I said, I have an old bald man, almost bald man. He needs a trim. And they said, well, they don't do that kind of stuff. And I said, why not? And they said, well, animals are easier to handle than old bald men whose hair is out of shape and everything. So I said, okay, thank you very much, but keep it in mind because, there's a lot of people out there that need haircuts. I myself know 30 or 40 people that would like to get a haircut. I could give them your number. But they really weren't receptive to that. I can't understand why. I'm sure grooming dogs is not going very well for them these days either. But in any event, I tried. And so now I'm prepared to sit here and show my face on Zoom. Hair grows around my ears and everything. But it seems to me that everybody is pleasant when we're on Zoom, and so I'm not going to worry about it. Yes, so now we have a double header up at the White House. Mike Pence's press secretary tested positive for the COVID-19 virus. So you can see that I'm not blaming them. But they're walking around the place without masks, and who knows where else they go without masks. So now they got 2 people in the White House, and pretty soon the White House will be off limits to everybody. It'll be like a hospital, They'll take everybody's temperature on the way in. There'll be no visitors allowed. Yeah. Yes, the young lady, the press secretary, was asymptomatic, but so what? Was she getting tested every week? Who knows? They're so secret over there. They're both afraid to show their face with a mask on, But in any event, It's going to be very exciting there for the next couple of weeks. We'll see what's happening. Maybe they'll smarten up. They don't even have social distancing going on. Maybe everybody will be wearing a mask. Even El Presidente, maybe. This is the dumbest thing we ever heard, right? I'm so handsome that I can't afford to put a mask on. I'm so healthy. I'm the healthiest 73-year-old in the world. You know that? Even though I'm 40 pounds overweight, I'm still the healthiest 73-year-old in the world. Well, we'll see what happens. It ought to be interesting. Well, something already happened. Pence was supposed to travel to Indianapolis or someplace, or Iowa, I don't know where, but when they were all on the plane was delayed because there were several staffers on the plane who had contact with the staffer that came down, with the staffer that tested positive for the coronavirus. So now you got half a dozen people maybe off the plane, under quarantine or curfew or whatever they're going to do. So pretty soon what we'll have is two healthy guys. Two guys that are healthiest guys in the world, the healthiest vice president in the world, the healthiest president in the world, and no fucking staff because a whole staff is infected because they didn't practice social distancing. They don't believe in wearing masks. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. You wear a mask, you set an example for the people that you're supposed to be taking care of, and then you won't have this bullshit. But of course, I'll tell you what's going to happen. You can bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow they will lie about it. They will say, she didn't have the virus. She had a form of whooping cough or something. Anyhow, that's the end of my rant for today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.